No, American Eagle, I have good jeans. I'm 50, but I look 25, and I've been rocking this head-to-toe denim thing a couple years now. Shout out to Sweeney.
Quick, someone explain to me how a woman with lip filler, is making an ad about having really great jeans. So your jeans are blue, but you tried to make those lips black.
If you have blonde hair and blue eyes, you have to get to the front. We have much to discuss, and no, it's not good. My briefing here says that y'all are on, Y'all are on probation until we figure out what the hell is going on with Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, I'm gonna need all black women to come to the front because I feel like right now y'all are taking pettiness to another level. Black women, why? The entire discourse about white 50 versus black 50, I thought we are living that in the past. It was literally 2 weeks ago, and I thought we squashed that beef, y'all. But ladies and gentlemen, an awakening has started. See, after the Sydney Sweeney situation where she said great genes are passed down throughout generations and generations, and great genes are blonde hair and blue eyes, black women have started clapping back. Black women have started saying, are y'all the ones we just saw 2 weeks ago looking like you are 90, but you're answering a competition of being 50 looking good? Okay, sorry. Y'all just showed us how old you get at 50. But here we are as black women looking so youthful and young. And you want to convince us that we don't have good genes? Well, we look like this at 50 and y'all look like that at 50. And you want to say that the greatest genes on planet Earth are blue eyes and blonde hair. If black people don't see hell, I don't know who will see it. No, because why did you have to be that petty? And it's not even why am I laughing? Let me be serious. Ladies and gentlemen, black people, sometimes turn it down. You're going to give people high blood pressure.
There is no way y'all saw that Sydney Sweeney commercial with American Eagle and thought, I don't understand what the controversy is about. Y'all made me go back and rewatch the commercial to make sure I wasn't tripping. So now, class, we're gonna watch it together. Roll a clip.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
They had a blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman sit in front of a camera and play with the words Jean with a J and jeans with a G. And then said, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? There's this guy in history, his name is losing me, who used that same ideology to unalive groups of people, stating that people with that genetic makeup were superior. What's his name again? Hitler! And you cannot convince me that all the people that needed to approve this commercial before it aired, including her who sat in front of the camera and said it, none of them thought that this could be mildly problematic. Even mildly. At this point, we just going for anything. Y'all just cool with whatever. Okay.
Black people, listen up. She's rebranding Neanderthal genes. She's rebranding Neanderthal genetics. It ain't nothing to be upset about. The fact that the White House came out and defended the whole Sydney Sweeney thing is telling enough, because this is our administration. And on top of that, this is classic American tactics. But you know what you need to do? The same thing you did with Target. Cut them off. They don't need your business. They don't need your business. Cut them off. Cut them at the knees. Don't even look at the store. Don't even give them your vision, because you know what they're relying on? They're relying on black people to be upset. So when black people are getting upset and then we're bringing more traction to them, they are now gaining a new fan base. A fan base of racist people. A whole new brand of European Americans just coming to them. Cut them off and call it a day.
If you have blonde hair and blue eyes, you have to get to the front. We have much to discuss, and no, it's not good. My briefing here says that y'all are on, what is this? Y'all are on probation until we figure out what the hell is going on with Sydney Sweeney. It's not looking good for y'all. Now, we knew the risks associated with letting somebody like Sydney Sweeney back into the public eye. We did. We all knew. And now we are facing the repercussions of our actions. If you have blonde hair and blue eyes, the pale skin is a given. You are on probation. Y'all are on timeout until we figure out what is going on with her. I will be back on here to give y'all an update of when the probation is lifted. But it's not looking good. Please expect for there to be about a 2 to 3 month minimum probationary period for y'all. I'm so sorry about this. But it is for public safety. So
Some things in life are by coincidence, but this ad was not. I'm sorry. Like, it would have been one thing to have this ad be about great genes and showcase a lot of different people showing their great genes, but you showcased one person with a particular set of genes during this particular climate, and I know it's purposeful. Because to know and understand marketing is to know that decisions, especially at this large scale for a large company like American Eagle, take a lot of yeses. Takes a lot of meetings and a lot of people to give the green light. And in marketing, those business decisions go through what we call a SWOT analysis. Meaning they went through the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of running a particular ad like this. And they knew what backlash they might get for running this ad. They didn't care. Especially using this particular actress, they didn't care. And that's why we should go where different genes are celebrated. But as always, let's talk in the comments.
And on the topic of that Sydney Sweeney advertisement, you know the one. My jeans are blue. Everyone who's saying this is cancel culture is incredibly wrong. This is corporate responsibility and it needs to happen. Harmful business decisions like this happen because boardrooms look like this. Like, this is not an exaggeration. Your company's DEI statement means absolutely nothing when your boardroom does not reflect the world that you operate within. Y'all do realize studies show the more diverse a team is, the better the business results are, right? No, by all means, keep hiring how you've been hiring. It seems to be going really well for you, American Eagle.
People seem to be forgetting that Sydney Sweeney is from Spokane, Washington. And if that doesn't mean anything to you because you live outside of Washington State, it ain't good. It's very red. It used to be, and potentially currently is, but don't quote me on that, the meth capital of the state. Did we forget that her mother had a Donald Trump themed birthday party? I don't know why anybody is surprised by what's happening with this American Eagle campaign. She's a racist. And you know why we know she's a racist? Not just because of the circles that she spends time in, not just because of where she's from and who her family is, but because she's never come out and said that she isn't. All of this stuff stacked against her, and she's never once been like, no, I'm not.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.